Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are checking out this video. So I posted a video a little while ago and I wanted to show you guys how to make the candles. Well, I completed all the candles. I completed the purple and the red candles. So I completed them all. I only made two purple because I only have two purple concepts in my head right now. So I guess as I need the candles, I'll go ahead and make candles. It would be ideal to get them all out the way and just make them and just use them as I need them. But I made five. So that was pretty cool. Four of them I made today. A couple of them on the video, and I just finished them off on the video. So it was pretty fun making them. I think they came out really nice. If you guys are considering making the candles, leave me a comment in the comment area. Let me know that you contemplating making the candles. And if you haven't checked out that video, go back and check out the video. These are super easy, super cute, and smell amazing. So in the last video, I said I was going to come back and show you guys some concepts that I'm doing with these candles. So there's a couple things you can do with the candles. You can incorporate them in other designs like spa designs, relaxation designs, maybe even kitchen designs or home baskets or closing baskets or what do you say, housewarming baskets. So you can incorporate these candles in a lot of different designs. But I wanted to, since I not only sell baskets, I also sell gifts. I wanted to make a gift with these as well. And I'm going to make, I have an order for a basket, and this is what this is what inspired me to make the candles was the order that I received. Um, and I think I came up with a really cute design. Let me pull it up. And I'll tell you how I made this. I was going to actually show you guys how I made this, but I've made some of these in the past, and I think I may have a couple videos showing you how to make, how to make these. So let me just take this stuff down because it's falling anyway. So I'm just going to show you guys or explain what I did here, so I can kind of reassemble it for you guys. So what I did was I took one of these trays, this black trays, and I took some cardstock, and I picked out the cardstock that I wanted. This book was actually one of the American craft items that I got from Ollie's, and it is pretty nice. So if you don't know, Ollie's has some American craft inventory, and it was very cheap. These books were, everything they had was 99 cents. So I got some of these books, and these are the cardstock books, and this is just the paint spray one. And these cardstocks you can use for all kinds of different things, but this one has different patterns and colors, and they're pretty cool. So if I'm doing an orange and yellow pattern, I can use that. And you can use these cardstocks as backers or as decoration, like as you see on this tray here. So, and I think it's like 3 or 4 sheets of each design. So they're pretty cute. There's the green again, green again. Here's a teal. I like the teal. The teal is nice. So that's what I use for this. So I took out a couple sheets, and I cut let's see here, two strips. And what I did was I placed it in here, on here, and glued it to here. And then I went in with some bling sheets. You know, the bling sheets you can get from Dollar Tree. So this is that, this type of, and this is self-adhesive. So I didn't have to use any glue or anything. It just sticks. So I used the gold instead of the silver. And I went along, I cut strips of it out and went alongside and just stuck it down. And that came out cute. I left the back side empty. Didn't really need the back side. It would have been ideal to continue, but I ran out of the bling sheets, so I had to stop. And I did hot glue the cardstock down, but I just measured the tray, cut the cardstock out, put it in there, hot glued it, and that's what I came up with. That's how it came out, I should say. So, and then there was a seam in the front. I just took a piece of the bling and went down in front of the seam so you couldn't see the seam. And it actually enhanced it a little bit. And this part, how I got that part, was I took foam board. I cut it half of the circumference of the tray that I was using. And then I cut it to the height I wanted it to be. Then I, cut it to the height you wanted it to be. Then I made slits so I can bend it. Then I took the cardstock and taped the cardstock. Well, actually hot glued the ends and put the cardstock on there to be my backer. I'm going to shrink wrap this, so that's why it's sitting inside and not on the outside. I'm not going to do it on camera today. That's a little too much. I took mesh, a pink mesh, to make the top part, and then I hot glued the mesh around here and then cut it, and then took the bling and went around the top to seal it, and it gives it a soft look. Then I took a couple pieces of construction paper, placed it in the bottom. I created a riser with the foam board. I cut a circle out just to sit down in here. And also what this riser is doing is I got it sitting in here snug so that when I shrink wrap this doesn't pull forward or go anywhere. It's in there securely. So, and that's how it looks from the back. It's a little off center right now, so I'll just center it. Okay, so that's fitting nice and snug. Then I took the same tool, and I placed it in the bottom to give it the little thing here to give it a soft look. And I'm going to take and push the mesh down so that it'll stay. Actually, I can do it this way too as well. Just tuck it under the little riser I made. Push that down. So things don't never want to cooperate when you're doing a video. I noticed that this earlier when I did the candles. So now I got that in there. So this is a candle concept. This is just a candle gift. So the person that receives this, I know the vessel, the basket, what I'm putting it in is a little over the top, but that was the idea. I wanted it to be over the top. I wanted the person to be wild. So that's why I made this. And it really wasn't a lot of work, or it didn't actually even cost me a lot of money. So I was willing to do it. So once I place the items in here, this little riser will stay down. It's just popping up. So I wanted to go purple. That was my first inclination that I wanted to go with purple, but I'm not gonna go with purple. So in this candle basket, I'm going to use one of the candle care sets. I'm going to place that in here. And I'm going to glue that down. And you know what? I should probably glue it down now because I'm going to deliver this. Probably not tomorrow, probably Thursday. I'll deliver it. So maybe I should place my items before I start gluing anything down. So I have these prayer cards. I thought that these were really cute. And I took one of the butterflies that I ordered from Amazon and placed it on there. It just gives it a little oomph and it looks cute. I made. I was having trouble getting the prayer cards to stand up. So what I did was I just took some foam board and made like a little stand, taped it to the back. It comes right off, just to get that to stand up. So that was pretty cool. So I want to make sure that this is centered correctly before I place it down. Okay. I don't know if it's this paper that's pushing that up or what. Okay. So I also have these candle wax holders because I made, let's see, we're going to use, I think I'm going to use the purple. For some reason, I want to use purple in this. And I can do that because the container is pink and purple. So I do need a tea light, so I'm going to grab a tea light to place in the basket. Let me grab the tea light. So I have a bin of tea lights over here. Let's see here. Grab a tea light, come on. Okay, this is a good one. I'm going to place these over here. So I'm going to place a tea light in the bottom of here, but before I do that, I'm going to place a glue dot on the bottom of it so it'll, hold while until it gets to its destination. I'll place that there because I want them to be able to use it right away. And I'm going to place that right there. Place this here. And let me move this stuff back because I'm almost certain you guys can't see. Just in case you can't see. So actually, I don't even think I want to use this one. I think I'm going to use this brown one. I guess I'm going to get another tea light. I wanted to use this one. So let me grab another tea light. And place that on here. Place this inside this candle holder. I got these candle holders from Dollar Tree. And I want this to go here. Then I have this hand cream and lip gloss. So I'm going to place that on in here as well. I'm going to place it just as a placeholder. I'm just going to place it right here. Then I'm going to place the lip gloss in here. I'm just sticking a piece of a glue dot on there to hold it in place so it don't move while in transit. And what else I want to go in here is the candle. So candle's gonna go there. And I think I like the pink and the purple mixture. And I think that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. I'll move this back. Now I'm going to take the mesh, a tool. I think I'm going to cut this in strips, sections, and place down inside of the basket. Cut in little sections. And what this tool does is it gives it a soft feel. Very soft feel. Soft, elegant feel. And I did it again. I'm placing the tool without securing the items. So this is where I want all this to go. And there's a minimum amount of items in here. I'm also going to place the wax melts. I'm just going to put them at the bottom. I was going to use a tray. I have a gold tray. But I think it'll take over. So what I was going to do was place the hearts on the tray and then seal it with shrink wrap and then place it in here. But I think this will take over it. So I'm going to save the trays for another design. So I'm placing everything where it could be seen. I think I want to place a glue dot behind that so that it can stay because it's kind of rocking. So I'll just place it on one of the corners. Press it in. Okay. Now let's make sure this has a warning sticker. It does. And I'll go in and glue dot the bottom of this down. I'm going to have to probably place like 4 glue dots on here. I don't want to, but it's not going to hold any other way. So, and I'll place this exactly where I want it to go. I think that's here. Okay. And now I can go in and do the tool again. So I can get some tool back here. And I can take some glue dots and secure this tool down. So what I would do is just place a couple pieces of glue dots around in here. This glue dot don't want to come off my hand. I'm going to take a glue dot and place from the bottom of here on one side, and then on the other side, place that exactly where I want it to go. And I think here is good. Okay. Okay, so that'll stay. And now I can add the two. I could add a couple glue dots in the front though. Add some in the back and press it up on the glue dots I've already placed. I think I want a little more in the front. And a piece in the back, some in the back. This tool has a little hot glue on it. I cut it off to place some in the back. So now I'm getting that soft feel that I was looking for. This not behaving, this tool right here not behaving, so I'm just gonna make it behave with the glue dots. Looks like I need one more in the back, because this tool is popping up. And that's all she wrote for this one. So we just reassembled this. And I'll go in and wrap this with shrink wrap. I'm gonna move that out the way. And I wanted to show you guys one more design. So I wanted to use a window bag. I have these pink window bags that I got from Amazon. I went in and reinforced the sides and the bottom with foam board, which I just cut the length of the bag and measured the length here. Then I measured the bottom, the width, the length and the width, and I cut it and stuck it in there. The sides I did the same. I measured the length and the width, cut them and stuck them in there. So, and now I am going to place my items. So I want this one to be, let's go red. So I'll grab this. And I'm not going to secure these items just yet because there's something else I want to do to this basket, something else I'm going to add to it. But I did want to show you guys what it would initially look like. So, oh, I didn't finish the last one. So I said we were going to add the wax melts. Because we added the wax melt candle holder back there, we're going to add the wax melts. So I'm just going to sit these down in the base of the basket. So I'm just going to add 3. These candles are so strong. The scent is so strong and pretty. But this is, I hope you guys can see down in there what that looks like. And that's the whole gift. And it's a candle set with some prayer cards. So let's do this up. So let me get back to the bag. So now we're gonna place our candle in there. But this is gonna be really nice. We're gonna use another one of the candle care sets. I have these the Simple Joy face wash little thingies. And I have the lip, what is this, lip care set. And I got those from a gift shop. I brought a couple sets of those. So I think, no. Although I like the candle in there, it don't go with the purple decor. So I'll pull that out, put that back in there, put the pink in there. Then I'm going to use some prayer cards as well in this one. And I'll make a stand for it, for the prayer cards. And I think that's, and this is the one, where's the one with the tea light? Right here. And I was going to use one of the tea light, the wax warmers in here as well. But I've already added the tea light. And then I'm going to add as well in here some of these. Now this tray, if I make some more purple, what is these things? God. If I make some more purple wax melts, I can sit them on this tray and probably sit this tray right in here. And that'll be so, and shrink wrap it to here. I have this perfect, I know I have the perfect size bags for that. So yeah, now I'll just slide it down right in here. And that's gonna look nice. Ooh, that's gonna look real nice. So I think I will use the tray in this gift here. That's gonna look real nice. How I would close this off is I would get another foam board, measure it, and then just sit it right on the top. It'll rest on the foam boards that's already in here. I'm not gonna glue it down, tape it down, or anything like that because I want them to be able just to lift that foam board up. I am going to use a backer in here, which is this one. And I'm going to cut this down. This is that cardstock. Okay. I'm going to cut it down and use this. And I'll probably go and do all the sides. But this is what this would look like. This is basically what this one will look like. So I gotta be a little careful. I guess. And this is cute. So leave me a comment, guys. I'm gonna end this video. Tell me yay or nay. What do you think about this idea? I will go in, make real pretty bowls with pinks and purples, ribbon. Um, I did want to show you guys something else I bought, y'all, for 99 cents. And I'm kicking myself because I probably should have got them. Oh, these were 99 cents. This is a bow maker. And it was 99. It's $1. Can y'all see the price? It was $1. It's a bow maker. I've never owned one of these. Can't hurt. I'll try it. I like making bowls by hand, but I'll try it. But I'm kicking myself because I said I could have gifted these to a bunch of people. If I go back and they still got some of these, I'll buy them. But I could have gifted these to some of my channel members. I sent some of it. I have levels in my channel membership. The highest level, which is only $5.99 a month to be a member. I sent those, and that level is called Team Hustle. So the Team Hustle members all got one of these shirts. I sent them t-shirts in the mail. The other members, I did want to come up with something special I can give them as well. I think my levels are really, really cheap. I think the first level is $1.99, and the second level is $2.99, and then you go to the $5.99. But I wanted to send everyone something. I'm still working on it. Bear with me. But these would have been perfect to send to everybody. I should have got a bunch of these. They had a whole box. But I am going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys for coming in, seeing what your girl's up to, checking out what I have going on over here. This is cute. I like this. This is really, really cute. This is definitely not a basket. This is definitely a gift. This is a gift. And this will sell really well at any type of events or even out on the streets. I think this is really, really pretty. Once I close it up and put the nice pretty bow on there or whatever else I put on here to jazz it up, it's going to look really, really nice. And this one, I hope my customer is satisfied, is happy with that one. Because I'm happy with it, and I hope she's happy with it. I think it came out real pretty. And once again, I'm going to go in and shrink wrap this, put a nice pretty pink and purple bow on it. And it just smells so good too. I hate to shrink wrap it because it smells so good. You could just smell it. But that is so pretty. But okay, guys, enough of me rambling like always. Stay up, stay blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. Rest of the week. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.